Welcome back, everybody. We are so excited to have Phil Joel with us this morning.
A member of the Grammy-nominated platinum-selling band Newsboys. He's
And
just incredible.
He wrote a book now. This is incredible.
Ta-da.
It's Redwoods and Whales. Covers topics like depression, finding hope through it all. You know what? The fact that you even open up about stuff like that, that's incredible. Thank you for doing that.
You are welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Was there a big moment that sort of said, I need to put this on paper?
Well, yeah, I mean, I find myself in front of students all the time,
Okay.
you know, and so I primarily wrote the thing for students. But then in the middle of writing it, the publisher's saying, hey, this isn't a message just for students, this is kind of for everybody, you know, so yeah, ta-da.
What did you notice when you were talking to students? What connection did they make with your story of depression and what they battle with?
Well,
It's such a weird time when you're a kid.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it was weird when we were kids, but it's even weirder now. But
Yeah.
I mean, essentially, every kid and every human being is basically looking for the same stuff. You know, we want to be seen, we want to be understood, we want to be liked.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And there are things out there that are promising that, but really aren't delivering it, i.e., social media.
Oh,
You
absolutely.
feel empty,
So
yeah.
Yeah.
tell us about the title. How did this start? You said it started with a moment, like a realization.
I'm from New Zealand. I love Northern California though because it's very New Zealand-esque, you know. So I was taking a stroll along a beach about 3 years ago, late at night up there. I had a couple of days off, and so I'm walking along the beach, and I go to walk around some big rocks, and before I know it, I realize these are not rocks. This is a whale on the beach. Yeah, and which doesn't happen. In Nashville, at least.
Right.
So, you know, it kind of caught me off guard.
I'm
and
sure.
This whale had died, you know, right there. And being the hippie that I am, I sat down with it, you know, sort of hung out for a bit. But it was kind of a metaphor, really. These whales, they migrate from Alaska down to Mexico, and something will catch their eye and get them off course, and they'll end up breathing shallow and dying slowly, you know. And I thought, man, that's a horrible way to go, but it's a powerful metaphor for a lot of people who are just feeling lost, breathing shallow, not sure how to get back into the flow of life, you know, where they need to be. And then the next day I was in the Redwoods and seeing these beautiful trees just, you know.
Seeing so much light.
Oh
Right.
yeah, exactly, just perfect life, you know, drinking deep from this river, and here was me driving along in my little red rental car, you know, shaded by these beautiful trees. Useful, you know, they were growing as they should be. And that's a metaphor for our lives, how we're meant to be. That we're created to you know, drink deep
Grow
of the
and
good
flourish.
stuff.
That's why I love
Glow
people
and
gravitate
flourish.
to trees when they
Yeah.
look for that sort of like symbol of life.
When we're in those
Right,
trees
yeah.
too, we feel it. We're like, oh, this is correct, this is right, you know.
And when you're in the midst of them, they are so huge
Yes.
and beautiful,
And they're
majestic.
awe-inspiring.
Yes,
And
yeah.
so, you know, so of course the awe to me is God, you know. So I'm introducing the God component in here because God's the only one that can really see us, you know, introduce the fact
pretty.
that he sees us and gets us and likes us, you know. So
Okay, a copy of the book, you can find them wherever books are sold, but you're going to be at Barnes & Noble in Cool Springs coming up
Yeah.
July 19th.
July 19th. Who do you
I'm
recommend
going to
this
sing
for?
a little bit. Kind of anyone and everybody. I know that's, you know,
like
but we're getting a lot of parents buying it, reading it, and then buying copies for their kids.
Having
and
tools,
students and
having
stuff.
tools, knowledge, just understanding. I love it
So
so
great.
much. Thank you for sharing this. I really I love the vibe of the cover too.
thank you.
Yeah,
Redwoods and
it's got a good
Whales.
vibe. I love it.